Ahha. Oh. Kobe. What is up, you guys? Jesus Christ. Come on, lad. What is up, you guys? And welcome back to another video. What a big surprise. What a fucking big surprise, Magnus. Another video on Jordans. How predictable. Today I'm doing first of all, I'm doing a Jordan 1 collection video.
Whoa.
So that's one thing. And then second of that, I'm gonna do like a how to style Jordan 1s, that kind of spiel, go over how I would style it, yada. Let's just jump into the collection. I'm gonna go from my least favorite Jordan 1 to my most favorite Jordan 1. I don't know why. I've got really short breath. So yeah, these are literally the pairs of Jordan 1s I own. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs now. Admittedly, if I go back like 1 year maybe, I fucking hated the Jordan 1. I'd rather be honest and say that I absolutely hated it, or it's a shit shoe. But, you know, surprise, surprise. Magnus running, changed his mind about something. It's like it never happened before. Sure. Without further ado, let's get into my least favorite to my most favorite Jordan 1. Jordan 1. I'm gonna rap my boy Michael, my boy MJ. The least favorite pair I've got, which is also the first pair I actually picked up, is the Jordan 1 New Love Mid. Now, I used to love this shoe. I looked at it, I was like, oh, sick, a Bumblebee shoe. I saw this shoe on someone else and I was like, oh, this is fire, I wanna get that. But this is from 2017, I believe. I paid 90 pounds for it, so it is slightly cheaper than a Jordan 1. This is the mid version, which is also another reason why I don't really like it. I think this color goes really well with stuff like camos, black, and kind of like the darker colors because it's a darker shoe. So yeah, I've worn this on a number of occasions, but now it's more like the shoe I go to if I wear other yellow stuff. Still a very decent shoe, and that was kind of the first shoe or the first Jordan that really got me into the whole thing. But moving on, this isn't the original box, quite obviously. But we have got the Jordan 1 DMP. Whoa, Jordan 1 DMP. I'm on a roll today. Jordan 1 DMP pack. This one is from 2011 or 2013. It came out with a bread as well. Now, at first when I got this, I was very skeptical if it's actually legit. I paid $110 for it. Bear in mind, it's used, it's got like heel drag and everything. I just think this was a really nice color. It's the Celtics, but I think it was really cool, and for the price, I couldn't really, it was cheap. It was cheap for what it was, and it turned out to be legit. So I'm happy with these, but they are a bit too big for me, and definitely not my favorite kind of Jordan. To next pair, which is one of my newest pairs. These are the Jordan 1 Metallic Blue. Now, I picked up these through StockX. I think these were $120, I believe. Basically, the next 3 Jordans, the next 3 Jordans are very similar, or they're very close to how much I love them, how much I love them most, I guess. This one is on the 3rd spot, or on the least of the 3, just because I haven't worn it as much as I wanted yet. It goes really well with navy colors, well with like stonewash trousers, and I think it's gonna be a really good shoe for the summer with shorts. I'm gonna wear a lot more navy in the summer and in spring, so I think this shoe is definitely gonna be one to look out for. But moving on to the next shoe, which you can probably guess is the other pack, or other part of the pack, which is the Jordan 1 Metallic Red. Again, I favor this a bit more than the Metallic Navy, Metallic Blue. There's a bit more pop to it. It's got that red swoosh, the red outlining, and I feel like it stands out a bit more than a blue one, and I think it works really well in outfits. The reason why this isn't as high as the next shoe is because there are only certain outfits I'll wear this with. Obviously, because there's red on it, it's sometimes hard to wear, but for $110, I just thought this was a really good cup. Moving on to the 3rd spot, which is the Jordan 1 Yin Yang in the white. The reason why this is so high up is because it literally goes with everything. And that's what's really important for me. Having like a staple shoe, and a shoe where you can throw it on with any fit and it still looks fine. It looks good, it's good trashed. I like this a lot more than the black version of it. I just think the white Jordans are so much nicer than the black ones, but I'll go into that a bit later. Very happy about this, very good. And it's also a very cheap shoe compared to other Jordans. As I said, this one was $90, I believe. So it's one of the less sought after shoes, which makes it even better to like collect, you know, buy some fucking Jordans then. Now, next up, the second spot. Ooh, Magnus, second spot, 2nd out of 7. We have got the Jordan 1 Storm Blues, which I think are very, very, very cool. It's definitely a shoe I wouldn't wear as much as some of the other ones, although I did say I was gonna have this as like a summer beater. But it's a slightly different navy, and it's not navy, it's, well, royal blue or storm blue. So it is a bit harder to wear sometimes, but I still think that this shoe is really, really, really beautiful. While it's not as cheap as other ones, I think this one goes for around $170 to $220. I still think it's a really good shoe, and I love the blue outline, I love the blue. It does look a bit boring sometimes maybe, but you know, I think it's sick. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful shoe, and I feel like Troy Bolton when I wear this shoe. So that's the reason in itself to buy it. Moving on to my favorite Jordans, which obviously wouldn't come as a surprise because I already made a video about it. We get it, Magnus. You like Jordans. We fucking get it. Oh well. The Jordan 1 Chicago 2015. This one is one of my latest Jordan purchases, and I just think this is a very, very cool classic. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It stands out a lot more than some of the other Jordans, but it still looks really, really clean in just very simple fits. And I definitely think this is the kind of shoe you should dress down. You shouldn't match this up with all these other colors or all these other really, really standout pieces. In my opinion, keep it fucking simple. Like jeans, white t-shirt, overshirt, done. So, Jordan 1 Chicago 2015. This one goes for, realistically, you're looking around $500, $600 maybe. So it is a pretty expensive Jordan 1. It's not quite up there with the Fragments or the Off-Whites, but it's definitely like a shoe that's gonna hold its value. Yeah, I think it's a lot nicer than the new Off-White Jordan 1s coming out as well. So, if you pick up a pair of shoes, make it to Chicago. So, moving on, how to style the Jordan 1. How to style it, how to properly pull it off. Now, I do acknowledge that I probably wear a lot different stuff than some other people, which is why this is solely my opinion. If you like to wear it another way, then mate, happy days, you go ahead, wear it like you want. But this is how I wear my Jordan 1s. Now, first of all, it obviously depends on which Jordan 1 it is you're wearing. Is it a very dark color? Is it a very light color? I tend to wear primarily lighter sneakers or like the white Jordans. The reason for that is that it has a bit more of like a collegiate look to it. I feel like it stands out a lot more, it's a lot easier to wear. I also do acknowledge that I cover probably 50% of all my sneakers in my jeans. So yeah, the way I tend to wear it is with straight jeans, straight trousers, which is pretty much how I wear anything. Explosion. But I do think that the Jordan 1 cut is really, really nice with straight trousers, where it sits just on like the top. I'll show you guys. Where the trousers fall literally right here. Because then you've still got the shoe, you can still see that it's a high top, you still got all the colors coming out from the Jordans, and I just think it looks really, really cool. The way I think works really well with all Jordans is to simply just keep it very understated. A lot of the colors and a lot of the Jordans are already very over the top, and they're already either very detailed or a bit more colorful. So if you start wearing a lot of other colors in a fit, that's where it kind of goes wrong in my opinion. So keeping the fit very simple and just embracing the fact that you're wearing fucking Jordans should be one of the go-to things. The reason why I like the Jordan 1 so much more than any other Jordan, it's got a very timeless look, it's a very classic look, it goes with a lot of different things, and there's always going to be a color that works for you. Now, I don't personally like the darker colors like royals, reds, shadows. I think that Jordan 1s look the best when they're in a white colorway or a slightly more colorful colorway, and I think that's where they kind of excel because they look a bit more retro, look a bit more vintage. The shadow ones or the royals are more coveted, but I still think that they just look a bit shit, not gonna lie. So I obviously know that I'm the kind of guy who wears the straight trousers and I've got my own kind of style, but the kind of Jordans I don't like seeing style is where you wear them with like stacked black jeans, like stacked denim jeans with rips in it and everything. For me, that's the kind of way I wouldn't style Jordans, but I still acknowledge why people do it, and you know, their life. So yeah, I don't know if that was any helpful. I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of went on, ramble a bit. I'm gonna summarize this because that was the whole fucking bad spiel. Basically, white t-shirt tucked into either some jeans, not black jeans usually, chinos, cotton trousers or cargos. That's where I think they work best. Make sure the trousers cover the shoe, like top of the shoe. In my opinion, the trousers should never sit here. They should never sit on top of the shoe. They should always cover the shoe a bit. That makes them look a lot smaller than they are. And when you're a UK 11, it's kind of peak. Last thing is dress down the Jordan. Don't start wearing all these other funky colors or statement pieces. The Jordan, I think, is meant to be the showpiece. At least if you're going for a Chicago or a Storm Blue, a Fragment, a Jordan 1 Off-White, you name it. They're the standout ones. If you do go for a classic one, like the classic, I don't know why I'm saying classic. If you go for a metallic blue, metallic red, yin yang, you can dress it up very, very easily because it goes with a lot of things. So yeah, that's it. Jesus. Fucking Christ. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys gain anything from this, but you know, this was my Jordan 1 collection video and how to sell Jordans, I guess. Now, I'm very, very, very well aware that I by no means have the best or the nicest Jordan 1 collection on YouTube, but I feel like these cover the whole range of what I really want from the Jordan. I've got the stand-up pairs, the low-key pairs, and the shit pair, and I think that's it really. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any more Jordans. I'm not sure if I like the Jordan 1 Off-White, the white ones. I liked it when it came out, or when I saw pictures of it. But the more I see it now, it's just kind of a bit bleh. But I might change my mind, you know. If you go out and you want to buy Jordans now, then I would suggest you guys start off with like a very simple pair. Just kind of get the feel for the Jordan, get a feel for the high top and all that kind of spiel. And then second of that, get a pair of really funky ones you can just rock, and everyone's like, oh shit man, you got Jordans. I was like, yeah. I think it's funny how I kind of turned my whole viewpoint on the Jordans in like half a year. As I said, if you asked me a year ago, I would say that I hated Jordan 1s and I thought they were really shit and like really hypebeast. But now I just kind of live in them, and I think it's scary, but I still think it's funny how, you know, your views can change very, very quickly. Before I know of it, I'm gonna start repping Supreme box logos and all that other shit. But now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, enjoy whatever you're doing, and I'll see you guys very soon. Actually, go down in the comments, let me know which one's your favorite Jordan, or the one you hated the most, I don't care.